good. So one thing I've learned about the whole atmosphere at the TCS office and the condo shops is they've built something that's kind of intangible, which is a culture of people that you have two things. You have people that are family oriented, right? People, I've seen this in this office. People like to be here, right? Yeah. It's not like you wake up in the morning, you don't want to be. People come here because they might not even have that much to do today, but they want to hang out with everybody, right? So they like each other. You couple that with massive talent, right? That's the difference, because you can have a place where everybody wants to go party. That's fine. But the reality is when you add talent to that mix and you have competency, so then you add that to, and somehow you've achieved this over multiple companies. So I don't know what the secret sauce is, but you've been able to do it. So you have extremely talented players at TCS Mentor. I mean, I know very personally, very well, a lot of the people down there that achieve some of the highest numbers in the city right now. And that's in one company, and you have that across multiple companies. And your team, Josh, at TCS Investments with Mike and Elise. I mean, these are strong individuals.
That's right.
So you put those two things together, that high level of talent, the high level of that family oriented culture. You merge it together, and then you bring that together across like 3 or 4 companies, and this is where you are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to piggyback on what you're saying, I think you missed one key element, and that is people that care. Because you can have talent, you got to have people that want to come to work, but if they don't care about the client, about the customer, about the owner or the tenant that's involved, things get lost, But I've been struck at how people, the emotions that go around here. I mean, in every office, sometimes you have some back and forth, but every time where there's some kind of conflict or something popping up in our office, it's always because the person that feels offended or seems offended or, they care about the end result. They care about exactly. It's the passion that they bring to the table.
To add to the point, I think it really matters is the family environment, but also the team. You said so many points that I want to add in as well, but keep it short. That I think it matters is the people that are involved with the company. They see a bigger vision as well. They know that from the top to the bottom. We work together as friends as team players. It's not boss versus employees versus people who are working their day and night. Everybody is given the option of making decisions. Me and Ben and everybody is in the executive role is available to help them as well. We have taught everybody from day one that there is no cutting corners, there is no lying, there is no unethical practices. You do the right thing every single time, and if it doesn't make money, it's okay. And you keep doing it again and again all day long, every single time. It's not 99% of the time; it's 100% of the time. Same thing with the TCS, the turnkey portion as well. There are many people out there who can do this and who are doing this. And why would we be different? If it's just another person or the team coming together and saying, yes, we can do the same thing that everybody else is doing. No. Why are bigger developers much more respected in the city is because, you talk about, we interviewed Gary Jonas. Why is How Properties imploding? Why is PRDC imploding? Because it's a culture. It's a top person who's there who's saying, I'm going to stand behind my team, and if it loses money, it's okay. And the same thing what we're doing. It's easy to develop something. It's easy to turnkey something as well. Finding the assets, sure, there are people who can find that as well. Yeah, we can find the construction crew and manage it as well. But when shit hits the roof or shit hits the fan, who is the one who's going to stand behind it? We know we will. Yeah. And every single time, that's why we have repeated clients. TCS management doesn't advertise as much. We get clients who give us referrals from the management company. Our clients give us more referral than the money we spend in marketing advertising. TCS Investments, we're seeing the same implications now. People are coming to us and saying, my friend would like to buy one, my aunt would like to buy one, I like to buy multiple properties. Yeah. We want to build a business based on that trust and that loyalty and the integrity. That's what, TCS, many of you don't know, stands for The Condo Shop. We were being ridiculously creative one day when me and Ben sat at a coffee shop and saying, let's launch management company. What's the name? And so I said, The Condo Shop, make it TCS. And that became our brand. But, that's what TCS Group stands for, and we are always standing behind our team, our actions. And, we had an instance before where we lost some money and Josh and I sat down and we were sitting and saying, are you okay losing this money? And the answer was, in a split second, yes. We cannot let the client lose money, and we will lead the cause this time. And it's a negative proposition for us. No big deal. And that's what the team like ours has the potential now to stand behind it and say, we will do this right. So anybody who's going to work with us at least has the comfort level. This is such a complicated business. Management, as you know, is so many moving parts. There will be mistakes made. There will things that come up. any new construction you do, they'll be settling, but how does the person come back who built the product, comes back and says, I will come again and again and help till you're happy. But that's what we want to do as well. And that's the difference that we'll have from everybody else.
That's right.
So what I'm noticing is